What's up guys, it's your boy Damian Keyes here. I don't know why I call myself the boy. I'm going to keep that in because I'm a rude boy, you know. What's up guys, Damian Keyes here. Welcome to the channel which is dedicated to you, the musician, and your music career. So today we are going to talk about my 3 best tips for marketing your music in 2019. These are goodies. So, a year ago, as we are all aware, Facebook changed its algorithm, and what that meant was it took away all its reach. So for me, posts which used to get in front of maybe 100 to 150,000 people, all of a sudden are now getting in front of hundreds, maybe a couple of thousand people. The difference is immeasurable. I'm sure you guys have had the same thing. Where did all the reach go? It took it away. Now it's something we are aware of. And the same has been happening on Instagram. I'm sure you've seen the same thing. All of a sudden, the reach has been taken back and you're looking at anywhere from 2 to 6%, if you're lucky, of your followers are actually seeing your stuff. We are aware of this. This is nothing new. But what can we do about it? So firstly, let's go through a couple of stats. That's right, I've done my homework. Instagram brings in close to $7 billion a year in ad revenue. So Instagram is getting what it wants. Instagram knows that whilst you are not getting the reach, but we need our numbers fixed, there's only one solution: to pay for it. What this means for Instagram is every 5th pick on your feed is a sponsored post. And when you're going through the stories, every other story has got an advert. And Instagram have made it incredibly easy because of that little blue button which says promote. You are now able to promote your content faster than ever before with the touch of a button. The problem with this is making content and boosting it is not advertising. It's just getting your content in front of people, and there's a big difference. So there is an incredible amount of wasted money from people boosting and not advertising. We are now living in the greatest time for advertising that there has ever been. But we are also living in the worst creative ads in history. We are talking horrific because everyone is now an advertiser. Everyone can press that blue button and push their content. With no experience, no track history in advertising, they're just literally ramming in people's faces. This, just boosting your cover of Wonderwall, doesn't have any context. Just because I see a guy with a 6-pack, I'm not automatically thinking personal training. Just because I see 4 dudes standing in a picture, it doesn't make me want to go and check out your music. So we know we have to spend money to get in front of people. But there are 3 golden rules that will set you apart. These are so important. So I want you to experiment with these. These are my 3 golden rules for how you can break through that noise and actually get some traction with your content. Tip number 1. Context is everything. Even if you ignore number 2 and number 3, please think about this. Think about the consumption on a phone and the context that fits in it. This is how I look when I am on Instagram. Swipe, 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 swipe. Now, if I'm looking through stories and someone's got 15 stories, I don't go, story, let me sit back and enjoy these stories. And neither do you. How do we do it? We just go, yeah, got it, yeah, fine, cool, yeah, brilliant, yeah, brilliant, brilliant. Who's this guy? Don't even care. Next. That is consumption on Instagram. Fast, I don't have time, give me the information and I'm out of there. While I'm swiping up, every 5th picture on my feed is a sponsored post. It's an advert. So I'm scrolling and scrolling. Most of the time, I don't even see which one's sponsored and which one's not. I'm recognizing some people, I'm not recognizing others. Whilst I'm doing that, you have a split second when you are in front of me to actually get my attention so I know exactly who you are and what you do. And more importantly, what you want from me. If I don't have that message, instantly, you will be forgotten about in one swipe. Tip number 2, because we know that context is everything, don't go in for the big finish straight away. This is interruption marketing. This is different from Google. When you go on Google, you are searching for something. You are the one looking for it to find it. On social media, I am just going about my day-to-day life and people are interrupting me, trying to get my attention. That is the consumption pattern. So once you've interrupted, you need to get your message across fast. You're not a door-to-door salesman. You can't interrupt and then start arguing your case. This is instant and you're gone. So point number 2 is you need to get your message across straight away. Who are you and what are you offering? So how are you going to do that? Well, you're going to do that within the picture or within the video rather than just in the text below. And there are some technical guidelines of what you are and aren't allowed to do when advertising on Facebook and Instagram, which you need to look up. But one small little bit of text, which basically sums up who you are and what you are offering, is all that you need to get that context. So when someone sees that picture of 4 guys in a band and it says new album from band name, at least I know why you are there. It gives me that context and it allows me to actually dive in and decide whether I want to go and see more, rather than just 4 dudes that I don't know. This is the part where you can be clever. You can put an offer or an opportunity. If you are a personal trainer and you put 20% off first session and it's you with a 6-pack, makes complete sense. I can see the context, I know what you're offering, does it fit in with me, and then I'm off. Or maybe I'm in. There are plenty of apps like Canva where you can add text to your pictures, or failing that, you can even upload a picture into your stories where you can add text, save it, and then post it in your feed later. A little bit goes a long way. And tip number 3, remember the golden rule. Getting in front of people is now easy, but getting their attention and getting them to do something, now that's where the skill lies. So when you're going to boost your next post, I want you to answer one question. What is in it for them? We know what's in it for you, but what is in it for them? If you can answer that question and they can see that instantly, then boost it and you will see a massive difference rather than just an out of context picture or video in amongst their feed. I just want to reiterate that getting in front of people is now easy. A couple of pounds, a couple of dollars, and you can get in front of people. I am in front of you right now, but if I have nothing to say and the way that I say it doesn't bring you any value, I will be forgotten within 5 minutes. So why not boost something today? Get a bit more attention, but when you do, think about consumption and more importantly, think about context. So thanks for watching. Do me a favor, if you can like, subscribe, more importantly, come and be a part of this community. If you've got any advertising disasters or some advertising that's gone particularly well, then why not explain it down below so that all of the community can see how to do or how not to do something. Otherwise, thanks very much for watching and I'll see you guys tomorrow.